So let me remove this one and we continue with the other shape. Now we have this shape here. We have a circle with a rectangle and another rectangle inside, and it is put in an, maybe let's just say, it's either at an angle of 45, or is it, it's either 45 or 15. Let me see, pick a line here. Let's draw a line, straight line here. So I want to measure the angle. So I'll come to this side and pick angular. So from here you select this line and select this line, and you can see it has been raised at 45 degrees. So now let's go. We'll pick C circle, then space, then the diameter of the circle. Oh, I didn't add that, sorry. Let's look for the diameter of the circle. Then you click on this, and the diameter is 100. So now the next thing we are going to do, or we could use linear to show the diameter by clicking here and here. Then we'll place it down here. This is wrong. It should be 100. So as you can see, so we move this to the end here, and we have 100 there. And I can remove this line too to show that the angle is 45. So we pick C space, then we'll draw. We want to draw by diameter, so I'll use radius. So I'll just click, I'll put in my 50 radius. Sorry. C, it is on diameter. So whenever you are putting, if you put more than that, that becomes a problem. So it is center and diameter. So I'll click on my center here, and then I'll put 100, and this is okay. So our circle is ready. C R. So 50. Oh, what kind of mistake is this? C, we pick center and radius. The diameter is 100, so we'll click here. Then I'll put 50, and this is it. So now let's continue. Now we will pick rectangle. So we'll go and change this and put it on rectangle. Now, but before that, let's draw a line inside to demarcate it well. Then you place another one here, this way. So now we will pick our rectangle. The rectangle has a size 45 square and then 25 square. So from here, I'm simply going to just specify the corner point. So what I am going to do, I will simply just pick, I will place it at the center, and then I'll come and pick dimensions, specify other corner. So I'll pick dimensions. So I'll make it 45, that's the length, and then the width 45, enter, and then our rectangle is ready. So now what I will do is I'll use move. The move tool is M space, and my move is ready. And as you can see, then from the center I pick, and then I'll place it at the center here, and this is what we have. Then I can do same, come back here, click on the from the center, dimensions, and I'll make it 25, enter, 25 space, and we'll place it here. Then from here I'll move it from the center to, from that to the center. And now this is what we have. So if I like, I can remove those points there, or I could have even not draw this, but I will get it. So what I'll do is to highlight the whole of this, and then I'll click, I'll type RO, that is rotate. Rotate is here, but you can use a shortcut RO. Then I'll click space. Then they are asking me specify base point. So I'm going to specify the center point here, and then they are asking for angle. So I'll click I can use A, enter. Then what angle? 45. Then I'll click, and this is what we have. So we have it this way, and we can dimension it. Use a align, and we dimension it that way. 45 here. Okay. Again, we have about 25 here too, and this okay. So this is exactly what we have here. If we want to add the angle, then we need to draw a line from here to this side, and then we use angular. Click on this and this line, and we have a 45 degrees angle. Then we can remove it. Then we can use again you can use dimensions. Click on this and that, and then I'll place it here as 100. If we're using the dimensions, it has everything. You can use it to do align, and you don't need to select alignment. You don't need to select angle. You don't need to select align or whatever. Immediately you get closer to it, it will determine whatever you see, even though I haven't clicked. Now if I bring it here, you can see that you can see it has already been aligned. The same thing here. And if I come to the circle, you can see. So this is it, the difference between using the dimension and then using this one. But I want you to understand how to use them. So we are done for this particular one too. Now let's move to this. This is simple. You pick your rectangle. It is having 60 and then 100 as its dimension. So specify first point, first corner point, or chamfer, elevation, fillet, thickness, width. We'll look at them one after the other. So from here, I will pick first point. I'll just click here. Then I'll come and select dimensions. So I'll pick the length. First specify length 100, enter. Then we go ahead with the other side 60, the width to be 60, then enter, and then my circle is ready. My rectangle is ready here. So I'm done. Then I'll quickly dimension it by using this. So I just say this, okay. Then now place it here. I'm done. Then let me change the dimensions to the dimension layer so that everything will be uniform dimensions, and that is it. Now let me move this M space, then I'll place them here, or move F8. Now let's move on. We have done this. We want to draw this. This angle is 98, and how do we do this? So we can simply copy this, our right angle here, CO, come and place it here. Now I want to rotate it. You've seen how to do the rotation, so we have it here. The next thing is we want to get an arc which is 90 degrees or 98 or whatever. So the simple thing is we need to have first start, end, and angle. That's what we need. So I'm going to pick arc, AR, and space. Our arc, no, this one is on array, sorry. Arc, A, space, So our arc, the shortcut is A. Specify start point. So I'm going to click on this point as our start point. Now the next thing is we want the end, so I'll click E. You can see we have center end, so I'll click E, enter. So I'm going to click on the end here. Now the last thing is it specified center point of arc. Hold control to switch directions or angle, direction, radius. So from here we can use angle, we can use a direction, we can use radius to determine the arc. So we'll use angle. So I'll use A, and then they're asking for what angle. So I'll use 90. I want 90 degrees. So I'll click enter. And this is it. As simple as ABCD. So let's dimension it. By here we need to use let's see, let me use angle and see. Angular. Then let me click on this. And you can see we have it as 90. We use angle, so this is it. And we have it as 90 degrees. So let me change it to dimensions, and that is it. So move it and place it here. Okay. So moving to this one, we have a circle of a diameter of 100 with an ellipse with another small circle which is a diameter of 3 millimeters, and then the outer circle, the second circle, 25 millimeters diameter, and we have this inside it. So it's simple. What we have done, you can see it's as easy as ABC. Then we click and specify our radius by clicking 50, enter. Our circle is ready. So the next is to bring another circle inside. So this one I want to use diameter, so I'll click here and then I'll change it to no, let me just select it from here, diameter. Then I'll write 3, enter. Then the next one, space, the diameter is 25, so I'll click 25. Then sorry, need to click diameter first, so 25 and enter. And this is our 3 circles. Now we want to add an ellipse, so as simple as picking here. We will use end, that is axis and end, and that of the radius. So we'll select the second one, and we specified this is the end of the circle, the center of that circle from that side. So end, start and end. Then we specify the radius from here, and this is what we have. So we can dimension them with our diameter. The diameter is here. Let me use this one. Let me leave it here this way. Then already that one will determine that. We don't need this, but it's okay. If you want, we can place it. The length of this is shown as 100, so we can still dimension it by using this way, and we'll place it here. So I can change everything. There are we have different ways to, instead of changing layers. I'll do that next time, the next drawing. So now let's move on to this rectangle with a very, a curved corners. So it is the same thing. So I'll quickly just copy this. I don't want to go and do it again. So CO, you can draw, but let me just say I'll copy and place it here. So the next thing is no. Let's pick rectangle. Now when you pick rectangle, you pick fillet. So I'll click on fillet. Then let's specify fillet radius. The radius of the fillet, if you check, is 10. So I'll type my 10 and enter. And then they're asking me to specify first corner. So I'll just go. So I'll pick dimensions. The radius, the length is 160. So I'll just go, length is 100, enter. The breadth or width is 60, and we have it here. So you can dimension it again, but this time we use radius. So we click here and the radius will be given. Then we can use dim space, and you can use it to dimension whatever that you want to do. Okay, so that is it for this. Dimension from this side, and that is it. We are done. Let's move on.